Hello, this is Tim, and this is very quick today. I just wanted to draw your attention to this wonderful woman here, Dame Julie Andrews, and it is her birthday today, so happy birthday, Julie Andrews. Now, Julie Andrews, not only was she Mary Poppins and Maria from The Sound of Music and Darling Lily and all these Star, Gertie Lawrence, all these wonderful films from the 1960s. She's gone on and she's made other tremendous films later on. She's also worked as a director, reviving The Boyfriend, doing a sort of definitive version of My Fair Lady in Australia, and so on. She is the consummate professional, and and then you've got Victoria as well. But what is so extraordinary about her is in one of I think her first memoir, she tells a story about her singing teacher, and her singing teacher said, "What is the difference between a professional and an amateur?" And I was so struck by the answer that I wrote it out, and it's in my office downstairs. An amateur rehearses until they get it right. A professional rehearses until they cannot get it wrong. And when you think of all those amazing stars of the music hall who went round the UK, went round America, doing their 3-minute turn again and again, night after night, sometimes 2 times a night, 3 times a night, for very little pay, and they had this perfect. They could do these amazing stunts, or they sang these particular songs perfectly. And I think we've lost some of that today. I think people think, because of these silly shows like Britain's Got Talent, people think that it's talent which matters. Talent is terribly important, but what really matters is putting in the hard work to make sure that you don't foul up on the night. Putting in the hard work because there's somebody out there who's paid their last pennies so that you can make their day. And you have a responsibility to that person. So you don't just do as good as you can, you don't wing it, you do your best. And this is the lady who encapsulates that in every possible way. And I would have her on every... I remember having this discussion with some actors once, years and years ago, and they thought I was being ridiculous. If I wanted to reprint those wonderful Stanislavski books, An Actor Prepares, and all that sort of stuff about, and because I remember, I lived in Moscow, and I lived just down the road from the Moscow Arts Theatre, and I used to walk down that street. At one end of the street is a statue of Prokofiev, and at the other end of the street is a statue of Chekhov, and in the middle is the theatre. And I thought, wow, I'm home. And I lived just round the corner in a block of flats which was built on the house where Sergei Isyanin lived. Sergei Isyanin was the man who, for many Russians, Sergei Isyanin is the first poet that they learn. They learn a poem about a tree. But in fact, Sergei Isyanin married Isadora Duncan, the lady with the long scarf, who had a problem in a car. And Sergei Isyanin didn't speak English, she didn't speak Russian. God knows how they communicated. Their marriage didn't last very long, partly perhaps because he was also gay. But I had this wonderful time walking in that area of Moscow, drenched in art. And I always thought, if I were to produce my own version of Stanislavski's books again, I would put this lady on the front cover, because she encapsulates everything. Not only the talent, but the hard work and the brilliance, the dynamism and the gung-ho attitude. This is what we aspire to be. This is what I aspire to be.